Everything like that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. I know I'm muted. I know. Just give it a second. It's gonna pop in. That was the perfect time to sing. 残酷な天使のように少年よ神話に Okay, that's enough. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. That should be a thing. And whenever I start stream, the first like 30 seconds when I'm muted is the best time for me to practice karaoke and then just blow somebody's ears out. But welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Your ears have bled enough. It could bleed more. It could bleed more. We haven't even reached the peak of ear bleeding due to my karaoke yet. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Dude, I am so sore from yesterday. So freaking sore from yesterday. So today I went to you know, it's a TikTok chat when someone said hello skibbities. Good morning, TikTok as well. But I was so sore this morning. I went to look at a house today for like moving and stuff, and it was a really beautiful house. Actually, the viewing itself went great. Apparently we left a good impression on the current homeowners, because the house right now someone actually lives in there. For this current house that I'm living in, the guy wasn't even here. The guy was just like telling the agent, you just handle the thing, and then the guy was like, okay, yeah, you got the rent, okay, cool. He didn't even give a shit. But the new house that I'm looking at, which was today, the people still live in it, and they took care of the house really well. It's a very nice, pretty place. I think the house itself is beautiful, but it's not the best location. I think the location could be better. It's a little bit far. No, it's bigger. It's bigger. About the same size. No, it's bigger. Haunted? No. The house itself was actually really nice. I really enjoyed the house. There's a lot of potential for stream setup stuff. Maybe even an extra. So right now, I don't have an extra room for mocap. So if I wanted to do 3D, it'll have to be in the general like office area.
4,521. 21
Bene,
months
thank you
of
for the
hype.
21 months.
The dog house awaits. Join the
Everything is more expensive. Yeah,
with Giri
April.
and me for more adventures and laughter at onimart.gg.
I
Let's
heard like
spark up some fun. Owl emoji.
I heard owl emoji. I heard April, May, June is generally when people start moving in Japan. So that also just means that there's more opportunities and more houses. So although I really, really liked the house specifically, I'm not super enamored with the location. Cause biking will have to be a while. Car will just be like, you know, you're gonna have to take the car out. It's like a whole thing. But it's definitely one that I'm considering. So we'll see if we can find any other places that are very similar to the house that we saw today in terms of like organization, newness,
75,
blah blah blah.
11 months for the
But we'll
move.
see. You need
Your
mocap
support
for
rolls
3D.
in like lucky
Yeah,
dice.
I'm gonna have to.
Join
I'm
the
gonna
whimsical
try to
journey
get a
with Giri and
mocap
me for
suit.
more surprises and
Or
fun
mocap room, sorry.
GG.
Fuzzy Dice, thank you for the 11. But it would be nice to have a designated mocap area, so I'm not like pushing, because right now, whenever I do a 3D stuff for like 3D meet and greets, or just anytime I do a 3D something, it's a lot of work to put the sensor this way, that way on the ceilings or on the floor. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have a designated thing for mocap in the future when I do 3D streams. But yeah, it's a contender. It's a contender. I do realize that for house hunting, it's a give and take. And this one is something that I can buy, which is a plus. Sometimes the houses are rent only, and I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know, renting is okay if you don't really know what's going on, or if you haven't really made a decision yet. But now that I've been in Japan for 2 years, I think I have a general idea of where I want life to be and stuff like that. So I kind of want to buy. ideally, and that means I can do whatever the fuck I want in that house, right? I can have dogs, cats, what gerbils. So pet related is definitely a bonus, but it's also like renovations. I can tear down washrooms if I want to, you know what I mean? When as for rentals, how can you buy when you're poor? No, maybe I'll grind harder. I'll grind. I'm gonna grind the fuck out of streams, and we're gonna have so much fun, and we're gonna make so much money. That AdSense is gonna go crazy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I don't know. I kind of want to get a place that's like, you know, and then if I'm really poor, I can just move to the countryside and buy a house there, you know. 5 months some of that. Like I can just go to the countryside and buy a house, even though no one's gonna visit me in the bumfuck nowhere. So this particular place, it's gonna be hard for friends to get to. It's not gonna be like compared to like Kobe, it's gonna be easier to get to than Kobe, but it's not like the most intuitive and simple route to take. So I feel like if friends do want to stay with me, it's gonna be it might not be like the best decision on their part, so we'll see what happens. But I've only been to one viewing. I've seen lots of listings. I've only been to one viewing, so I'm happy with this house. It's just location could be better. Yeah, and then yes, you can decorate my mocap room, or you can decorate the guest rooms. There's a lot of potential for like making everything pretty, and I can finally, I don't know if you guys seen like Mudan's behind the scenes video of my place. You've seen like probably a glimpse of it. Also, when I do IRL streams in the kitchen, sometimes you'll see a glimpse of my kitchen, and just the living room situation. It's a rat nest here, with all the figurines that I won from stream and just things that I've collected throughout IRL streams and gifts and stuff. I really want to display it properly, and right now I don't have the place to display it that's like aesthetically pleasing. I'm also I'm not an interior designer either. Like I have images in my head of like, you know, things that you see in magazines, for example, but I don't know how to put that into like a real room, where to buy it, how to buy it, manage the budget. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a room where I can display all my things, and then we can like put all the rooms together, and then it'll be like build the bed and build the shelves and open all my figurines. I got like 200 figurines and a bunch of little things to like sort out and make look pretty. So yeah. Sell Chonkachu and Eevee profit buy house. Do you really think the Chonkachu is going to be like $1 million? Like, hello. Just the Chonkachu and the Eevee is going to be enough to pay for the garage spot. No offense to the Eevee, no offense to the Chonkachu. I love them both dearly. Okay, they hold a very special place in my heart. But it's literally allowed to buy me like one piece of the parking lot, not even the whole house. Start charging your VTuber. I can't do that. I feel like a bad friend. Can you imagine like friends come over and like, yo, before you walk into this door, pay up. I'm not going to do that. Also, that's such a BM move, bro. Coming from like a friend, it's like, yo, hold up. You know, before you do anything, we gotta talk about the okane. You know, the okane kasegu. Orero wa shita. Brick by brick, Giri. It's a douche move, right? It is a douche move. I'm not going to do that. Like I joke and go like, ha ha ha, rent his Pokemon cards or charge. I'm not gonna charge people rent, but I can't believe I'm at a point now where when I'm looking at what. That's why we smart lock every door when I use the washroom. That'll be 5 credits. Wait, how do they earn credits? Washing dishes, cleaning up their laundry, hanging up their laundry, folding their bed. What are we, their parents? Like, it's like, oh, new me. I see. Is that a piece of clothing on the floor? That is negative 1 credit. Oh, did you? Oh, you put the cup in the dishwasher. That's +2. Not quite enough to go to the washroom yet, but that is +2 credit. Do I look like Professor McGonagall? / their mom. Social credit score. but I'm actually, it was actually interesting that I'm in a place now where when we were looking at this new house, I was genuinely thinking about how friends are going to get here. Would friends want to live here because of the location and how it's not the most opportune way to get there. But also like the guest rooms, how many guest rooms there are, where are we going to host people, if for stream, where are we going to put all our messy stuff. Like I think it's important to have one room where it's like just mess and allow ourselves to like be messy, but the rest of it could be clean ideally. So where are they going to lounge? Where's the comfy room? How many guests can we hold at any given time? How many washrooms are available? Because right now I have 2 toilets but 1 bath. So at the peak of like Onimart Airbnb, I had 6 people living in my house. That's including me and Shadow. 6 people living in our house with 1 bath. So we had to divide it by like who are nighttime showers, who are morning showers, and it's just a whole thing. So ideally in this new place, if it's going to be like a friendly place, at least 2 like vanities where people can wash their face and take a bath. So this place had 2 baths and like 3 toilets or something like that, which is great. But it's also out in like the middle of nowhere-ish. And then we can go Hunger Games where chat can send them resources like toilet paper. It's like a little drone. It's like, waifu lover has sent you 1 ply of toilet paper. Do you want 2 ply? No. You're gonna have to get more social credits. redeem this. 2 ply is extra. 2 ply is extra. That's 400 biddies on top of your. They're fighting for their lives out there. They're thinking that they're coming to Japan for like a nice place to live and they can chill and relax and stream and whatever. Oh, that's also another thing. When friends come over, I would like to have their rooms to be streamable or like stream friendly. So they can just bring a laptop, for example, and just hook everything up. I just want to make sure that a room is not just for sleeping, that they can actually do streams in their room, collab or whatever. It's like I can't believe it's my house, but I'm making it like streamer friendly. Anyways, first episode of VTuber House, Numi, Rain, Yuzu, and Bao. Girl, I don't think my room can take the mess, and I don't think my toilets can take the volume. That's a lot of girls and a lot of clothes. And just okay, both Rain and Bao has hot girl bowel troubles. Okay. Rain and Numi has hot girl clothes troubles. Lots of clothes. Yuzu is okay. She does keep her mess to herself. It doesn't like explode necessarily. Yuzu's actually okay. She's actually pretty like contained. She's able to clean up after herself and all that stuff. It's gonna be a hell of a house. Total limited to 1 use. 6 hours? What are toilet credits? They have to scrub the toilet? These are my friends, not maids, bro. By the way, chat, Shadow is just kidding, okay? We are not going to make your Oshis and favorite VTubers scrub toilets and clean the kitchen and regrout the tiles. We're not gonna do that, okay? At least I'm not going to do that, okay? Shadow might be like, move, bitch, but I will make sure that doesn't happen. We're not about to like turn my friends into like free labor. We're not there yet. You want to stay? You have to work. EN VTuber crossover. If only there was an unlimited money glitch. If only. But this place allows for 2 cars. I don't think we'll need 2 cars. I think 2 cars would be very extra. But wherever we do move to, we definitely want to have a car almost for sure. Especially because we really want to move away from central Tokyo. It could still be like Tokyo, just away from the center. So we will definitely have a car. So it has to have a parking. And I was also thinking about like for the dog walking content, right? I know you guys really wanted to take my future puppy or my future kitty for some walks, and I want to take you guys on some morning walks and stuff like that. But I want to make sure that it's like aesthetic and it's cute and it's like, oh, walking the dog, and then there's also like things to look at instead of just like flat gravel, you know? Yeah, in the morning. When else do you walk your dog? At night? I'm gonna get a Pomeranian, guys. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, I'm either gonna get a Pomeranian or probably a small sized dog to begin with, ideally. If suddenly there's like a golden retriever that's just screaming my name and adopts me, then, you know, let the pet dogs, you know, do what they will with me. I am a body willing to, I'm giving myself up to the animal gods, okay? But ideally, I would like to get a Pomeranian or a small sized dog just to keep things compact, right? Or a cat, just keep things compact. Because it's my first time. Oh, I just realized this was showing. Because it'll be my first time streaming with a puppy. Pom Pom was very old when I started streaming. Pom Pom was like 10 years old, 9 years old. She was already almost decrepit. So it's very different streaming with an older dog versus a younger dog with a lot more needs and care. Yeah, so I'm just like, oh my god, is this street gonna be cute when I walk my dog with the chat? And like, is this street gonna be cute? And obviously I'm not gonna walk my dog in my literal neighborhood. That's dangerous. So I'm gonna have to like drive out somewhere that's like far but close by, you know, but not too close. And then like, is there like cute parks? Is there this and that? So a lot of things to consider. It's not just like what's in the house. It really is what's around the house and how to get to the house. She will be a great runs like I do run a free Airbnb. I do. But it's nice though. It's nice. I am unfortunately moving away from Twinny. This is true. However, this house today, Twinny can legit live in there with no problem whatsoever. If she wanted to live with me and still have her own space and be like, hey Giri, can I, like, you know those houses in North America where like people can live in the basement? Like it's literally like an extra exit in the basement, and there's our own little like, you know, washroom situation. So this one doesn't have their own basement entry. Obviously, there's no basements in Japan. They don't do basements here. It's not really a thing. But they do have a bedroom floor where it's bedroom and their own standalone like bath and toilet and everything. So if Twinny really wanted to like move with me or near me, it really is feasible for her to do that and still have her privacy, because it's like 2 floors or something like that. So it won't like, we won't have to like bother each other, so to speak. She can live in her floor and never like see me the whole day, and that's totally fine if that's what she wants to do. I feel like this current place, you kind of have to come out of your bedroom and kind of like meet in the middle and say hi. So, you know, if there's days where you just kind of want to like vegetate in your own room, they can, that's a thing. So that house definitely is a plus when it comes to like guest privacy. Yeah. You are saying you wouldn't be constantly bothering her anyway? Well, it's just like, okay, her living with me is a big step, okay? There's a lot of things to figure out if she actually moves in with me and pays for half the mortgage, or not half, like a third of the mortgage, and blah, 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 right? But I'm just talking about like, as far as the physical house goes, you know, she can have her own privacy, and that's actually very doable. Twinny should live upstairs. No. Upstairs is going to be the streamer room. I don't want to give away the layout of the house too much, but upstairs would be the streamer room, so I'll have to have access to the upstairs. But she can do whatever the hell she wants downstairs. Like, there's plenty of space for her downstairs. So if she wants to do her own little like stream setup, and like even if she wanted her mocap, she can probably squeeze one in there, you know? Charging Twinny half her mortgage by living in a Harry closet. It's not even a Harry Potter closet. And if Twinny's living with me permanently, I'm going to charge her the mortgage, okay? But if her friend is staying here for 2 weeks, I'm going to be like, hey, that's 2 weeks of a mortgage, you know? Like, it's different. Obviously, she's not going to live in with me. Okay? I don't think she wants to live away from, like, what is it called? Conveniences. Because where I live now is quite nice and convenient for like a residential area. I think she enjoys that. I enjoy that. So it will be pretty heartbreaking for me as well if I were to move to this new place to like forgo these conveniences. She's not gonna move in with me. I'm just kidding. But if she did want to, it is feasible. It's possible. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to visit a few more places around Tokyo or slightly outside of Tokyo. And we have Awaji next week, which is freaking in Kobe. So if the Awaji vibes, we're gonna feel the vibes, okay? You gotta let me know. So like if farmland and looking at like rice paddies forever and ever and ever, and all of a sudden you see like an avocado grove and an onion plantation and like, I don't know, growing, what else is Awaji famous for? I don't know, whatever. Like if that's the vibe and you're gonna be like, yeah, I could see Giri walking me and the dog in this kind of a vibe, then we can go for the vibe. That just means that no one's gonna visit us, which is fine. They just have to make like a special trip out. But if we like the farm vibes and mountains, Awaji is mostly, it's an island. It's like a small island off of Kobe. It is mostly ocean actually. So we're gonna, it's literally like that emote. So it's not gonna be a lot of mountains, some mountain, but it's gonna be mostly ocean. So I don't know like, because when you get a house, it could be different, right? It could be by the shore or it could be inland. I don't freaking know. I've never been there before. But it'll be like maybe a potential mix of like farmland and fields, and then it could be the ocean. Can you imagine taking a morning walk with the doggy on a boat? So instead of a morning walkie, it's a morning floaty. You feel me? You get it, right? Oni boat could actually be a possibility if we're going to be living near the ocean. We can probably get a little motorboat or something and then like go sailing. I don't fucking know. I don't know how expensive boats are, but yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So that's why I'm leaving opportunities open in Awaji as well. So when we go next week, although next week I already have the itinerary mostly planned, I'm in contact with the tourism board there just to ask them if there's some things that I can stream as far as activities go, because we're not just going to be walking the streets of the field for like hours. There are things that I planned so that we can do activities there. But as we're doing it, we can kind of see what the roads look like. We can kind of see maybe what the houses look like, what the Awaji Island looks like, what the fields are, and then we'll see. She's leaving us again. No, I'm taking you guys with me. I'm streaming there. I'm asking for permission literally so that I can stream there and take you guys with me. You're coming with me to Osaka and Kobe and Awaji. We're doing the whole thing. We're going to have Osaka walkies, we're going to have Kobe walkies, and then the next day we're going to have Awaji walkies for a whole day, just because I really want to focus on the island that I potentially would like to live in. Yeah, so we're going to have lots of fun next week. I'm finally bringing you guys. Yes, we're going to have Kobe beef. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys together, and then we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna take the train. The idea is we're gonna take the train, the Shinkansen. I wasn't even gonna fly, because I thought it might be fun to take the Shinkansen. Although, actually, you guys can let me know. Would you guys prefer if I flew and then just started stream in Osaka, or would you guys prefer to take the train for like 3 hours? I think that's how long the Shinkansen takes. I think the Shinkansen is from Tokyo station to Osaka station is like 3 hours or something. Do you want that? Do you want to sit in a train for 3 hours? Oh yeah, I can also book the first class tickets. There's a difference there. I only train. Are you just told me, you just called me poor, and now you're just like, yo, make sure you book first class train tickets, Gary. Oh, but you're so fucking poor though. You can't even afford this new house. You're so poor. But by the way, first class, bitch. What do you want? You call me poor and you tell me you buy your own tickets. Why do you think the reason I'm poor is because of you. You're the reason why I'm poor. I'm trying to save, and this bitch is just like spend. My God, I'm fighting for my life, trying to pinch every pen, not pinch, but save where I can save, and this guy is like, just make more money, idiot. VTuber house ain't gonna pay. Yeah, so I don't want to pay for the first class ticket if we're saving up for a VTuber house. What are you listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth right now, Shadow? Like, you have to process these things that you're like typing into the chat and really read it before you press enter, okay? He needs that. He's the one that's encouraging me to get Pokemon, not me. He wants to go line up for the release of the Infernal Flames new set that's coming out March 14th. This guy's like, we gotta line up. We gotta line up, dude. We gotta get the new Pokemon set. First class tickets means 25% more views. Which how does it guarantee to chat? Do you mean to tell me? Okay, chat. I'm asking chat now. Okay, do you mean to tell me if I took you guys on a first class train ticket that you can't even see the train because we're going to be inconveniencing the other people, so you're going to be looking at me and looking outside the window for the most majority, okay? And you're going to tell me that a quarter of you guys are going to be like, hey, watch this. You don't even worry about it. You know this VTuber that I watch? Yeah, she's doing something real cool. It's first class. You should watch it with me. And a quarter of the people are going to do that and bring a friend and go like, watch this. Open another tab to increase those views.